Good morning, and welcome to a special episode of Evolving. You're Not Done, You're Becoming. I'm your host, Dr. Crystal T. Morris, and today we're going to talk about the Y.E.T mindset. We are here at the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, their annual legislative conference, and it is an honor to not just be in the space, but to be able to bring that energy from this area on camera to you. So, for those of you who may not know me, I am the owner and founder of the Urban Community Coalition. We are based in Texas, so we have 4 locations in Texas. We have just opened our international location in South Africa. So excited about that. I am an author. I am a mother of a 22-year-old daughter, Kaya. Shout out to her. I forgot to give her a shout out yesterday, so I'll make sure I give it to her today. I write books like The King Within, Embrace Your Yet, Crowning Glory. But outside of all the titles, I am an advocate for youth empowerment, for change, for growth, for community strength. So today we want to talk about the Y.E.T mindset. And a lot of times when I say the Y.E.T mindset, people feel, depending on the age, will determine what I'm actually speaking about. So I have 2 different Y.E.T mindsets that we talk about. We have a Y.E.T mindset for the youth. And in that Y.E.T mindset, it is actually encouraging the youth to actually reach their goals and reach their full potential. And so I'll give an example. Have you ever gone out for a job? Have you ever gone out for a team or a basketball team? This is what I tell my students. And someone asks you, hey, have you made that job, or did you make that team? And you say no. When you say no, you put a period at the end of that sentence. And so our Y.E.T mindset teaches you to take that no, change it into a not yet. And so you change that period into a comma. And by changing that period into a comma, it means that your sentence or your point in life does not stop there, that it's a continuation and it keeps moving. And so as long as you're moving forward to do everything you need to do to meet that goal, to make that team, to get that job, then your Y.E.T turns into you earned this. So when you finally make it to the finish line, when you finally reach that goal, when you finally get to where you need to get to, you have earned that actual spot to be there. And it is something that keeps our youth focused. It keeps them with the mindset of not failing, but actually learning from any loss that they have actually gone through. One of the stories I tell my youth is I sort of fell into the role of being an author, right? I am a 26-year educator. I've been an educator for 26 years. And so falling into that role of being an author, I learn differently. I know a lot of kids say, oh, you're on the spectrum, and they say it jokingly, but I can honestly say that was something that I was on growing up. And so being on that spectrum and having to figure out different ways to learn, different ways to actually get the information to stay with me and work on that retention, I had to figure out a different way to do it. And so I did it through music. And so I started out writing songs, and it was songs that would help me retain any information I needed to retain. And that turned into writing poetry, which actually turned into me being an author. And so I've had books for years that I never published because I thought that wasn't a lane for me. I thought that wasn't a space that I was supposed to be in. And so by learning the Y.E.T mindset, I had to change my way of thinking that, yes, I do belong here. Yes, I did earn this. Yes, it's okay to step out and actually be that face, be that brand, and show that, this is me, and not necessarily hide behind the scenes. And so as we're talking to our youth and getting them ready to embrace their Y.E.T, embrace their next moment, embrace that journey that they're getting ready to start on, they have to first change their mindset and understand that they have earned their right to be here and that they have earned their space. And this is just a continuation of their journey. So that is my Y.E.T mindset for my youth. What I want to talk to you about today for, I guess, the crowd that we're in is your evolving truth, the Y.E.T for our young adults. There is a stage in life where we feel we are too old to try something new. We feel we're too old to change. We feel that I've been this way my entire life, so there's no way I can start something new. And it's a basis of letting you know that your truth grows with you. What was true about you 5 years ago is not necessarily your truth today. And so it's okay to evolve. It's okay to become that next version of yourself. Um, if I give an example of my evolving truth, like I said, I have a 22-year-old daughter. And so for 22 years, I have been a mother. I have been a mother. I have been a cheerleader. I have been a momager. Everything revolved around my daughter. And so she graduated in May, and I don't have a need to be the momager or the helicopter mom, as some people would say. I don't have a need for that. And so I found myself asking, like, who is Crystal outside of this role? And I had to literally reevaluate what I liked, what I used to like. And there are some things I used to like that I cannot do now. And it's okay. I've outgrown that area. But being able to actually open up my mind to becoming a different version of Crystal, actually figuring out who she is, what she likes, her different passions. And just because I liked something last year does not mean I have to stick with it this year, right? And some people say, oh, you're all over the place. But I would rather be all over the place in my evolving truth than stuck in somebody else's version or vision of me. And so as we move forward in that evolving truth, one of the things I want you all to actually think about is, what is that one thing, that one truth that you are holding on to that no longer serves you, right? There is one truth about you that you are holding on to that no longer serves the version of you that is presented today. So what is that one truth that you're holding on to that no longer serves you? Write it down. Write down why it no longer serves you, and then write the next steps to move past that, right? And then the second thing, a lot of times we don't give credit to the little things. We have a lot of things going for us, and we do not give ourselves credit for the little things. So I want you to ask yourself, where am I growing right now? Where is the one place that I'm growing in my life right now? And how can I give myself my flowers in this moment? How can I give myself this round of applause for the small things, for the little wins, right? My applause for myself for my little wins is the fact that I'm sitting in front of this camera right now. I am a behind the scenes person. I do not like to be in front of the camera, but I also know that I have a message that needs to be put out. And so my small win is just sitting here. I was able to actually get over that fear and sit in front of you to be able to give you, this message. And so finally, what does your next yet look like? In your journey for your evolving truth, what does that next yet look like for you? I have journals. Write down what your yet looks like. Write down where you are now, where you see yourself going, and understand that, yes, there are going to be setbacks. Yes, there might be some things that block you, that hold you, but keep moving toward that yet, so that when you actually get there, you will be in the midst of your evolving truth and in the midst of your yet. So again, that is my message for you today. My name is Dr. Crystal Morris. My podcast, Your Evolving Truth. You are not done. You are becoming. You can find that on Podbean. You can find that on Instagram. My Instagram is my name. It is at Dr. Crystal T. Morris. And if you are here at the conference and you happen to see this, I am at booth 820. I have a lot of youth empowerment books there. And I can actually walk you through what I mean on that yet mindset and get you on the journey to your next yet. Thank you.